What is up, guys, and welcome to today's video. Now, for anybody who has seen the community post that I put up on YouTube, what I've seen, I was being thankful for the support from my family and thankful to God and to my family, my mother, my father, my wife, and basically to the community, everybody who following, everybody who follows on Instagram, Facebook, the subscribers who subscribe on YouTube. It's really grateful for all of that. And we halfway there to we more than halfway to 100 subscribers on here on YouTube. We are 95 subscribers, right? The vision for this is something I really cannot talk about right now. The whole entirety of this is something I cannot talk about right now. What I can say is right now the goal is to get fishes that are mostly self-sustainable, in the sense that you grow them, you feed them, you get them to breed, they breed, you have offspring, income, right? Apart from that idea, I also want to create an aquaponic system. However, in hindsight, there are certain restrictions, certain things that happen behind the scenes here, which I really don't want to get into, right? But all of that hindered the making of the aquaponic system. So I am trying aquaculture. Now, that is not the term most people would use for this. They say fish breeding or fish rearing or whatever. Here forward, all the problems, starting with one of the IBCs that we have. This IBC came from someone who used to do fish keeping as well, in an aquaponic setting, right? And this IBC, when I got it, the big valve that you have in the front, this one doesn't have it, because this one is a top half, because this one don't have it. The big valve that is at the bottom, where you can hold and turn and empty out the entire thing, that valve was replaced with a uni-seal rubber and a pipe going through the rubber, right? When I tested the IBC, the pipe itself would leak even if it had an end cap, or so it would seem that the pipe would leak, right? I changed the piece of pipe, it still had the same sort of leak around the pipe and coming through the pipe, right? So I decided, because I couldn't get a IBC fitting, I would try the Tough Tank black fitting, which is basically this, right? Which is basically this, right? Now this fitting, as you could see, it looks kind of smaller than the tooth, like right here, right? Now ideally silicone will seal this shut and create a nice sealing over this, right? Now doing the silicone method on this led to this, what you're seeing on your screen here. That happened on my second attempt, which is putting this tank, this on to seal it up, to fix the leak problem, right? That would have been my second attempt at this tank. I assumed that the surface around the IBC was too smooth, so I attempted to sandpaper it, which you can hardly see on camera, but that is all sandpaper. All this is sandpaper here, right? All this is sandpaper, right? Upon sandpapering, right, remember I took off the pipe and the uni-seal from here, right? Seeing that? That is a crack right? And all of this here is mini cracks going all around here, right? It's a mini crack inside here as well that you can't see properly on camera, but there's a little crack in there and a crack there. The funny thing is, you could not see that leak until the IBC was sandpapered. Then you saw the crack, because you're not feeling the crack. If you pass your finger on it, you're not feeling it, but it is, the water is seeping through there. And if you watch from the inside, you don't see anything on the inside. So one of the ways I see to seal it is you use something called a water weld. Right, that is actually how I learned about that, water weld. Kind of two-part epoxy mix thing that you could try to seal it with. So my idea is to go by that, seal this whole thing. So yeah, right, well there, so stay tuned for that, because this is going to be a wild ride with this IBC, because you know, you buy the thing with the intent of setting it up, and week after week it's, you know, it just there watching you, and you finally get a chance to set it up and it leaking. But nevertheless, things must go on, and like I say, things does happen, and it happens to the best of us. Yes, I keep trying. That is basically it. And we drinking, we raise as usual, you know. This is actually the first flavor of raise I ever drank. But anywho, well, you go and grab yourself a raise. They're popping up all over Trinidad right now. Go and grab a raise, drink a raise, energize all yourself, hit the gym, do something. I'm gonna hit my home gym here after this video. Guys, be safe. Thank you for watching. Check out our sponsors down in the description below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace